profession, rock star?
Future rock star.
Where am I supposed to go? I will wait until hopefully the next test subject arrives to continue speculating on the situation. Please reply with advice. Unfortunately, test help at Vanderlei does not exist.
Mailer Damon. And that's how he went out.
Rest in pieces.
Staff only.
Swing!
Try this out.
So that's Zanzo, huh? Sure is something.
Yeah. He got promoted to head of R&D after Kale took over.
Naturally.
Doesn't quite echo the Vanderlei image I've had up till now.
The company switched gears under him, going from helping the world to protecting their bottom line.
Yeah. If Kale is an asshole that took over, and all these, like, freaks and weirdos were already on the board, you know, it's like, well, how great could they have been, really, to begin with, you know? Like, Roxanne, sure, but... Like, no, if you brought in his weirdos, then, like, yeah, alright. You have one good person and then, like, a fucking boardroom of robot masters waiting to kill Mega Man.
And they're happy to do it.
Would make for some great Saturday morning cartoon TV, I'll tell you what. Oh, word?
What is going on down there? There's stuff.
Pinky, you thinking what I'm thinking?
It was not real.
Fuck off.
That can't be.
What a
that
bait.
can't be.
What a bait.
There's no way.
What a ridiculous bait. You actually made a platform and you lit it and it cannot be stood upon. That's wild.
Okay, game. Well, that cost a bit of help.
Scammed. Absolutely scammed.
Yep. You got played. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, there's glass over that lava. Okay.
So this was our pesky test subject. Mr. Chai.
Yeah.
That's
There you
Mr.
go. How
Chai.
many can you fit
That's
in the stopped
what I just
time?
called you.
Okay then.
I am Zan.
Yeah, I know. Zanzo, head of R&D. Look, dude, I'm not gonna serenade you.
They call you a defect, but I find your enhancements enticing. I must learn more about it.
We've tested enough, don't you think?
I saw your reflexes, but how about your endurance? Let's give it a go, go, go!
Okay, and there's the rest. Jonathan, Joseph, Jotaro, Josuke. Yeah, he's got them all in, one by one. He's doing them all. Hello. Ooh. Nope. To him. There.
Youch.
A bit quicker than expected, but no matter. How about a brand new Zanzo original? That's pathetic. Don't even you could put a dent in this.
It has cracks pre-built.
You like crack, what do you want?
Just as I expected. Impervious.
Well, we'll find a way.
Oh, cutscene hit. Let's go. Okay, not as stylish as I was thinking, but no. Dead weight.
Mudada.
Chai, we need a different approach.
Oh, he's so bummed out about it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna reason with it.
Talk no jutsu?
Well, we had a good run.
Look, man.
Okay.
I think we have more in common than we do apart.
Talk no jutsu. Blorf. Into two. Punched
That was
into
so
2D.
That was so sick.
Punched the dimension out of him. Punched him into the realm of pen and paper.
Yo, he got distortion.
That was a Sakuga. With the extra fucking ink lines and everything.
Target the choir.
Slacker. Chai. Lanky. Glasses.
I've been looking for you.
Holy crap!
Smash cut.
Whoa.
Nice. Nice.
Previously on Hi-Fi Rush.
Excuse me?
Yes, show it again.
What? 10 seconds ago?
I've been looking for you.
Holy crap!
Oh, that was great.
Hey,
Goggles make you come on strong, sir.
he was in the trailer.
Your plans, young man, often seem to fail. Perhaps you lack the leadership qualities you think you have.
That's my buddy Cinnamon, a psych AI. Tells the truth no matter how much it hurts.
This is surprisingly entertaining.
Chai, don't be dead! Macaron, I presume?
Peppermint! Wonderful to finally meet you in person.
Macaron.
Macaron said expressions make me less off-putting.
Oh god, he's changing it every time. He's wiping his face every single... Okay. Hexadecimal energy?
What the hell?
Constantly changing? Oh boy.
Meet Macaron, my man on the inside. Wait, was that you hacking the test labs?
Just my way of showing who's boss.
But he works for Vandalay.
Yeah, used to be the head of R&D under Roxanne Vandalay.
Oh.
Then Kel brought in his crew and now this Spectra.
A disgruntled
Ah.
But this place is my whole life. I wanted to do something.
People from the
And I
before
realized I
times.
can. From the inside.
I will say, you may have to do more than just pick on Zanzo.
Yeah, I mean, we already have our hacker.
I was thinking of a non-violent solution.
What?
Against those robots that just tried to kill me?
You just tried that.
Oh.
It literally just didn't work.
Something big is going down, Macaron. We've got to be proactive.
But fighting isn't my style.
Then why do you have a punching bag?
Sometimes work gets a bit stressful, knowing who took everything from me.
You mean that guy?
Zozo!
Aha. And that's how we're getting in the cracked doors then.
That wall was made with Z-shielding.
Oh no.
It was literally on
I
the
have to
thing.
fight.
I believe it does, sir.
I don't want to fight.
Are those boots just
Hey, Chai,
fancy,
before
or
heading out, mind coming over here?
does he have robot legs too? Because they look the same pattern as his arms. Also, she mentioned that her leg isn't Vandalay. I wonder if same goes for him. The sky is lava.
Pre-Kale era. stuff.
Yeah. New hideout. We've left the Planet Express.
This is the second hideout?
Second
or the new
hideout.
one? Like, does this replace the old one?
I imagine
don't-
not. It's missing some stuff.
Yeah, there's no wall.
No. Or it's probably just a second location. A forward operating base. So, question, Reggie.
Sir?
When okay, what do you call the French desserts that are colored and they look like little hamburgers?
In French, you mean?
No, just what do you call those?
I'm French, so I'll say a macaron.
Right. What do you call the little Jewish cookies that have like a little kind of like star pattern to them that are very, very sweet and soft?
I don't know.
It's macaroon.
Oh yeah, that's...
Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a thing called a macaroon, and there's macarons, and it's kind of like, it's such a weird thing that these two completely separate desserts, the little
have
coconuts,
similar names.
they're like identical.
Oh! Like the little, like...
Cookie, little cookie coconut drop.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's called a macaroon,
Wow.
right? But then so is a macaron.
Yeah.
And they're not the same thing at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, and it's always just one of those things where I was like, I wonder, did someone go somewhere internationally back in the day and then like steal the word and just bring it back and call it a Chinese pear, you know, or some shit like that? Like, how did that happen?
So like macaroon and macaron?
Yeah, it gets weird in English.
Yeah.
Because Macron is what it is, and then there's Emmanuel.
Oh boy.
That's a third one, but it's because I'm like, when they called him Macron, I think they said for him. Macaron, yeah. And I was like, which one are you referencing? You know,
Yeah, I
because
wanna go
like
with the French one.
that word gets like used in all these places.
I wanted to go with the French one. He looks sweet and heavy.
Sure. Yeah, that's always been a weird thing in English.
Okay, I want answers. I dodge volcanoes coming here, and you just waltz right in?
Waltz? I ran here.
So what you're saying is, you were worried about
Oh.
What? No, it was more a general concern for the state of things.
So I'm assuming
Please
you
don't
were
be
one
dead.
step behind me because you thought I would blow it.
No. I mean, not to that level, but it was good I was close by.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you could just say like, I was checking on 808,
Already getting flustered.
right?
That's crazy. Peppermint, keep it together.
I mean, the moment she walked on the scene and she did one of those empty point the gun gestures, I'm like, oh, so the next time you point a gun at me, there's just zero threat to that ever at all. You know? It was more threatening when she turned the lights off.
Let me guess. The insider you've been talking to this whole time is Macaron.
Wow.
So you can put the pieces
What
together.
a genius.
Why wouldn't you just tell me?
Do I need to remind you?
Of...
You never listening to me? You telling the entire company heads our plans?
Those were slip-ups.
Well, I didn't need another one of those.
Fair enough.
Hey, I'll have you know that I fucked up. Okay? So relax.
Oh,
God, he's Fry.
what happened to forgiving?
He's Fry. He's just fucking Fry, man. Couches for the thoughts, the cat, and the next mission. Or, for now, just the next mission. Punching bag? No? Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Hey there, Chai. To be honest, I'm not sure I can be of much help.
What are you talking about? You can literally destroy what's holding
He
us
has an
back.
accent.
Right,
Yeah.
I know, but
I thought I heard
just
it
give me some
before,
time to get used to it.
but it's so slight.
Anyway, look at this. Those chip enhancements Peppermint made for you are pretty awesome.
I thought I was
Already?
hallucinating
Is tech
it for a
talk
second.
like your #1 priority?
Well, it is kind of my job, so maybe a little bit.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, why not add a bit more punch to those chips? If you get what I'm saying. With some extra supplies, I can make them more effective.
Yeah, that's
A
unusual.
higher level chip needs more energy, so each level will take up another slot.
Yep. Of
Once
which I
you
only have
level up a
slot
chip, you can
1.
switch back and forth to lower levels. Now you can customize as much as you'd like.
Wow, this is actually pretty cool and useful.
Oh, so the thing you buy is the category itself, and then the leveling up of it is a completely separate thing. Okay, and those have costs in Armstrong chips as well. Each incremental level for a chip will increase its parameters, but also add a slot needed to equip. You can freely change back and forth between unlocked levels of your chips. And in addition to more chips being unlocked as you continue your journey, leveled up chips can really help you lean into a favorite playstyle. Make sure you have enough space to equip them. Yeah. No, so yeah, just like I thought I was hearing a bit of an accent. I was like, no, wait, there isn't. And I'm like, no, wait, it's back. And it's like, it's on like 25% accent, you know, or like maybe like 30, 40%.
Yeah, not
And
even.
it kind of sounds like someone who's British but has been working in America for the last 20 years.
Almost losing it.
Almost.
Yeah.
Not losing it. No, I've worked with a lot of British people that like that will never lose their accent. But it does soften. It does soften. Just a bit.
I know Peppermint's got a lot on her plate, so I'll take over all these upgrades for now. When you have materials, come and see me.
Will do.
Yeah. My mom will never not sound like she's from Grenada. But it does soften
Okay.
over time, you know? Okay. So we've got 1 extra. And we still got more money. And the, you know, the things to spend money on. What do we got?
Got some new things. Parry charge. Adjust timing parry will offer a small change at manifesting a battery to fill your reverb gauge.
Don't. Satan, get thee behind me. Don't be tempting me to fucking lean in all my resources on a parry buff,
And
please.
this also works with a directional parry.
Which we haven't seen yet. But I take it to mean that we can Mahakala our way through situations once that is introduced.
Combo holder increases the length of time before a combo ends. Okay, cool. So you can have bigger breaks between attacks. You
Yeah.
don't need to rush in to keep the combo going.
Yeah. See, usually this is where you'd throw in a taunt or use your guns, you know. But
Yeah, gun.
That works too.
And increase by 3 beats, 6 beats, and 9 beats.
Okay, that's a lot of time.
Rhythm dodge pull plus increases the distance items are pulled in when performing a rhythm dodge.
That's nice, but that's not like spend your money on it.
Yeah.
Fucking nice. Health items in the fight is a good thing to have though. Increase the shock stun and
Peppermint's partner attack shock effect to jump to close by enemies.
Right. The
Preventing
jump.
all enemies from jumping or attacking or moving.
Yeah, we have the level 1 on that. Okay, so fuck me. Damn, that sounds great. How much reverb are we gonna get? Right. A small chance at manifesting a battery to fill your reverb. Is it like yeah, I guess the question is it like 1 chunk or is it the full chunk, and is it how small a percentage? We single digits, double digits, you know? Lots of questions. 4 makes me think it's going to be worth it though, right? Steel counter.
Counter attack with Y and B. Wait. After a parry, wait 1 beat and press Y and B. You'll grab the enemy and throw them across the battlefield. The enemy will drop special items. But you need to stun them to throw them. Though.
Oh, fuck! Yo, Buster? Let's go!
That's cool. Yeet.
Dude, Nero, the arm. Let's go. That's awesome.
It's all there.
That is great. Hey, thanks for the raid, Swordplay Live. Appreciate that. Busy day.
Cheers.
Busy day.
Everyone is tuning in for
Hello.
the music.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on a minute. You can't just drop a casual buster on me. Bitch! Okay, hold up. Air parry? Well, fuck you.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
That's
well,
useful.
fuck you. I didn't think for a second that... You know what? Actually, okay. As nice as it is to see this, I have to admit, I didn't think that I didn't have an air parry. I assumed I already had one.
Well, now you know.
Well, okay. I was about to get hype, and I was like, wait a second. I thought I had an air parry. Yeah.
Wanted to get hype? Look at this
Directional
one.
parry.
Left stick and B.
Pop.
To take your parrying to the next level.
You have to do B as well.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's not just forward. Point yourself in the right direction. By moving Chai towards the enemy, you're parrying at the exact moment you parry. You can perform a directional parry, which carries these additional bonuses. Stun gauge damage 1.5. 2 beats of invincibility after the parry.
Iframes? 2 beats? 2. Oh, that's broken. I mean, I don't want to.
They know.
I don't want to talk shit, but
They
considering
know.
your caliber as a man who plays these kind of games,
They know.
2 beats of iframe seems pretty good. You're eating good.
Oh my god. I mean, look, man. Do I need to go into my TED Talk on defensive mechanisms? I don't think I do. I already did that many times over the course of my career. These people that have... You get it. Yes. Yes, I think I shall. I think I shall. And then you have a reward of a 1-2.
And then air parry. Time to parry the world.
Parry the fucking world. Let's go, Justin!
Don't do it, Justin!
Go back in time.
Well, apparently, like, somebody, like, re-uploaded that and, like, isolated the audio. And apparently you can hear Flo going, "Don't do it, Justin!" Because he saw that parry that shit. I'm not sure if it's true, but apparently he was like, "Don't do it."
could see the future.
He tried.
He must win. He could see the future, and he fucking called it out. He tried to save him, but it was already too late.
I'd have to verify, but I think Flo
The
tried to
beast
warn him.
Was awoke. He smelled blood, and it was done. God, I remember showing that to people that had no idea what Street Fighter was, and like still getting a reaction. Like that's when you knew that was special.
Yeah.
And like my brother, who had not cared about any of these games in years, was like, "Oh wow,
That was something.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah."
Like for me, that was definitely
It was
like my brother brought me to the arcades when I was a kid, and I was a smasher for like a year or so by then, and I saw that and I was like, "Yo, fighting games, bro."
It was a smelling salts moment for a lot of
Fighting
people.
games. Yo.
Yeah. I'm glad it really was, because it felt like it when it first dropped. Kick shot. 1 beat after a successful parry, press the partner button. Use the 2 circles near 808 to perfect the timing. Yeah, that's true. In fact, you get there's an 808 indicator to make the visuals easier to see. On her the little pop.
Yeah,
There's a setting to check it out. Counter from Peppermint by calling in Peppermint 1 beat after a successful parry. She'll hop in and counter the attack, the enemy, and attack the enemy that attacks Chai. If the enemy has a barrier, she'll do significantly more barrier damage than normal. This can also be performed as a dodge counter by calling in Peppermint after a just timing dodge. Oh. You can dodge into
Parry
it.
counter and dodge counter.
Ooh. Okay. You want your, not witch time, but like dodge explosion? You can do it, but you do it manually. Wow. That's another way to play. Okay. And this menu has not yet expanded. I suspect that'll change.
They want you to feel good moving around and deflecting stuff and dodging.
All right, air guitar. You know the power chord? Well, that's it. It's that, but in the air. Finish off your enemies in the air combo with a special attack and do so. Oh, thank God. I was trying to do this before in the air and it wouldn't work, and I was like, wish I could. Yeah, that's exactly kind of.
There you go.
I use a nice utility there. Okay. Great. Great.
Don't miss a note when you're
Fuck,
playing
man.
the
I
air
need
guitar.
money.
That comes later.
Well, but you can't go back.
Gotta be a rock star.
Oh boy.
Look at those eyes.
Yeah, those eyes are freaking me out. Psych robot?
Honestly, I don't even know where to begin with you. Psych robots? For what?
Sir Macaron programmed me to analyze his creation since his exile from development. But my analysis leads me to a conclusion that he was merely lonely.
Macaron's a friendly guy. You'd think he'd be more popular around here.
Sir Macaron is shy, non-confrontational, and what I would categorize as a worrywart.
I see it.
Why not try helping him out?
Oh dear no. My job is to inform. It is for the individual to change.
So that could definitely be like a hexadecimal energy reference in a way, but it also could just be like any character that has a TV screen for a face that just kind of displays those things in a like Stray kind of way. But the fact that it's not a TV screen for a face and it's a robot really makes me think of hexadecimal. You know?
You would spin it a bit.
With the tier especially, like that quick switch between emotions thing is, they could have definitely made it less hex if they wanted to. It feels like it is, man.
So I gotta ask, Cinnamon, what does it stand for?
Oh, Mr. Chai, isn't it obvious?
Of course it is. I just want to confirm it with you.
I can see you truly have no idea. How sad. Sir Macaron designed me as a consciousness review allocation personnel. Hence, Cinnamon.
But that doesn't...
That's...
Actually, it even...
No need to dwell on names. Unfortunately, not all of us can have
That
a very
smells
common
crap.
and usual name like you, Mr. Chai.
Moving along. Moving along.
All right, then.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean...
Okay.
You know, in the same way that I was like, I don't think that's a steel ball run. I'm also saying, it's like, I don't know any other characters that do that kind of face thing, but you know, I might be full of shit. I definitely would prefer it. And I guess that's it for this little extra base, huh? Okay. Well, give me a second.
Oh.
Might want to give some of your new moves a run through.
Wait, what?
Just kidding. Let me know.
All right. So let's just see this over here.
Change enemy type. Let's go.
Yep. Oh, okay. It releases as soon as it's ready. Okay. And if you release before the full charge, she goes back to regular gun mode, and the cooldown is longer. Cooldown is much longer.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's the stun, right? That little shock state right there, like very, very brief. Okay. So, the parry counters were okay, directional parry I wanted to test, and then I wanted to test what was the follow-up again? It's probably easier to look at it this way. Did I buy one of the Parry follow-up? Yes, I bought the Y and B, right?
Yeah, after
Y and B.
or something?
Yes.
Or this one.
There we go.
Steel counter.
Yeah, okay.
Wait 1 beat after the parry.
Wait 1 beat after. Okay.
Or is the phrasing weird? You have to do it like right after? Okay.
Hold on a second.
How are the beats?
Well, hold on. Let me first. Let me just confirm. Like Xbox pad, I'm on a PlayStation controller. I don't think I'm pressing the wrong buttons. But yeah, Y and B, right? Triangle and circle. Huh.
The timing might be very precise.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Really tight.
How precise is it?
Got it again. Just be real.
Well, that's too early.
Be intentional.
Pump, 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 pump.
Okay. Oh boy,
Yeah,
no.
that's too early.
All right, one more.
Let's go.
Okay. We good.
Not bad.
We good.
So you work here.
All right, so fill me in. You work here while actively plotting to take down the company?
Oh, you got it all wrong. I want to save the company.
I'm not seeing it.
If you've been here as long as I have, you'd remember. Roxanne Vanderley's vision. It was about doing things that made the world better. It wasn't about profits or status.
Have you ever considered working for, I don't know, another company?
This place, Roxanne's legacy, it's like my family. I can't see it ruined like this.
One second. All right. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, folks. I just got a call from YouTube. Literally.
This is stop that shit.
That has never happened in the 10 years I've been working on the internet.
I'm just joking. I didn't say anything.
That is literally never happened. I thought it was a spam call, and then a second time it called, and I was like, spams don't usually ring back a second
Twice,
time.
yeah.
And it was YouTube. So wow on that. Great. I have some questions for Mr. Tube, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully they'll answer.
Yeah.
John YouTube himself, in fact. Or Jane YouTube.
You is the middle name?
Jane YouTube, for that matter. Yes, exactly. No, we're gonna... I don't know. But anyways, that's wild. I'm fucking like... What? All right. Great.
We've heard of what you're doing versus the algorithm, and we'd like to have a couple of words with you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I have a couple words. I have a lot of queries, actually. Let's figure them out. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run that question back again because, like, what? Maybe they noticed the algorithm.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, what are they doing?
Maybe they've seen the damage and they're like, hold on a minute, let's reach out.
Send an agent.
Let's yeah, exactly. Ride out to the battle, to the front on your horse and see if we can discuss the terms before we go to full-on war.
Exactly.
Let's discuss the terms.
Like
right?
four
Meet in the
horses.
middle. Meet in the middle. Send out your batterman. Let's go. We will absolutely, we will talk if you don't want none of this smoke. Okay, what?
All right, so fill me in. You work here while actively plotting to take down the company?
No, you got it all wrong. I want to save the company.
I'm not seeing it.
If you've been here as long as I have, you'd remember. Roxanne Vanderlei's vision. It was about doing things that made the world better.
Right.
It wasn't about profits or status.
Have you ever considered working for, I don't know, another company?
This place, Roxanne's legacy, it's like my family. I can't see it ruined like this.
Okay.
Damn.
Yes.
He's trying to clean it from the inside.
Yes, I know we saw that one. I just
Pay attention.
yes, my short-term memory was disrupted in the moment. It's a little bit distracted when we first heard the line.
So, you and Peppermint knew each other all along?
Actually, this is the first time we've met.
What? I thought you were collaborating.
In secret.
Online.
Code names and stuff. Just so there's no risk of getting caught.
But your code names are your actual names. Dude, she could have been a crazy internet stalker or something.
Oh, I never thought about that. I guess I was just happy someone wanted to help.
Wow.
Well, you got lucky this time, but next time I won't be here to protect you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh god, if Peppermint's name is actually Peppermint and you just said it out loud to fucking Kale.
Well, there's no bad people on the War Thunder forums. I mean, how could they have known?
Clearly.
Like,
dude,
just trying to help.
The latest thing I saw was a tweet from War Thunder being like, please stop. Please stop. It's not even funny anymore. We really need you to stop doing this. And someone replying, just going, I think the reply was just like, suffer. And it was a picture of a missile plan. Leaked on a table.
People won't stop. They don't
Cry more. It was just a picture of a missile plan leak and the words cry more next to it. Fucking
no chill.
well, he's a shop though, so let's see what that's about. Oh, it's the shop. But now we got
Invincible D Parry. Because, you know, it wasn't enough. You can use a chip exclusively with a directional parry and become invincible by performing a just-time direction parry.
so the normal amount is for 2 beats, right? Now you
Then
go up to 4, 6, and
even
9. Why 4, 6, 9?
Bro, you better bring a double pedal in these tracks. Go.
Why not 4, 6, 8? Anyway.
Because they do want to integrate.
Damage rebound D parry.
Deflect a portion of incoming damage by performing a just-time direction parry.
Deflect a portion of incoming damage.
Like, is it like a failed parry or something?
No. Attack power plus 20. It actually hurts them when you parry it. The bullets that parry are like...
Oh, you return them to the enemy?
Okay, so normal parry doesn't hurt them, it just leaves them minus as fuck.
Right.
The little parry drone gets destroyed by you correctly parrying the thing it shoots at you. But otherwise, besides that, you're not doing damage to them. But if you buy this, then you are. Fuck me. I have a lot of chips to spend money on. And your parries can do up to 60 damage.
Okay.
God damn it.
Damaging parry.
Yeah. Do I want that or do I want iframes? Well, you can do 2 level 2s, or you can do 3 in 1, you know, yada yada.
Calculator.
Gotta start thinking about that. Some of these are gonna be useful to just to have them at level 1 as a function at all. Okay, that's interesting. Oh. He introduced some new shit to the chips. Does that mean... No, okay. Do you have anything after that? No? No, okay.
That is it.
Cool. Alright.
It's time. Next stage.
All right, Peppermint, I'm ready. What's the plan?
Mission report. Our goal, get back on track to entering the AI labs. The good news, Chai, is that Zonzo thinks you're dead.
Okay, stop showing me this.
Only thing slowing us down was Z-Shield.
Airbrush
And I
cheeks.
can take care of that.
So I'll configure 808 to call Macaron in.
Call me in.
I'll explain later.
Oh, finally you are rebelling, sir. After all these years of inaction.
Thanks for the positive reinforcement, Cinnamon. Anyway, Macaron's lab is just below where we were headed.
So let's get back to those AI labs and destroy Spectra.
Yeah. Okay, I saw his hands underneath the gloves, so it's actually like power armor layered over his glove and
There's
boots.
quick access back upstairs if you go down the hallway.
Dev engine.
I heard a lot of banging and explosions from down there. Is that Mr. Macaron's office? Oh no, I hope he is okay.
He's fine.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
You won't be there.
Let's go.
Please do not make a ruckus. They will blame me for all this.
Tempo pickup?
Oh, please stop. You will get me fired.
Yeah, you should get fired up with this beat.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Got me.
Yeah. There was the sweet squeaky squeak when we walked over those floors earlier. Let's go.
Okay.
Nice
go
beat, Woolie.
straight through there.
There's just a wall.
808 firmware updated, and we should be good to go. Try calling in Macaron.
Switch characters with LT to select Macaron. Hold RT to call in him in, and aim at your target.
I can't pay attention. This is such a fucking sick. Okay. Okay, alright. Switch with LT. We know that. Call him in and do the deed. Gotta get up close. Yeah. Yeah. Pop, pop.
Let me out.
Gotta hold it.
When you land on your target, Macaron will immediately begin building up power to punch.
When the two
Release
circles
RT.
overlap.
Yeah.
Here's the old one, too. Right, there we go.
Little timing.
Bad, Macaron. First step into the wild.
Damn.
Alright.
He's an office hikikomori? What's
A little,
going on?
a little bit. He jumps in and you see the limbs and you go, oh, we got Barrett? And it's like, no, actually, not at all. Barrettant. Yeah.
Staffing allocation complaints sent to issues at Vandalay HR. I noticed an overflow of projects being announced in R&D without consideration to our staffing. We only have so many designers and programmers who don't seem to be allocated to each project's needs. My suggestions: rescope projects to fit around the needs of the company or each project's ideal size. Hire or create additional help when needed. Stop Zanzo from taking every single unit available for his own personal projects. We have things we want to do here as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Planning is like, why does Senzo need everyone to work on his stupid projects?
Thank you. Yeah, now I fucking God, I need these things. Like, I'm so thirsty for them now. Jesus. Yo, how many? Okay, all right, just a little bit, just getting started. Little teasy tease. Just give me an uninterrupted string of them. Right when the music starts fucking doing its thing.
All eyes on him.
Oh God damn it!
Oh, no. So shameful.
Chai, why? Why would you embarrass me like this?
Is challenging you.
WoolieVersus the algorithm.